up here is portraying Captain Isaac Hall, and I'm Mistress Hall, and we're here to remind you to come to Medford for Patriots Day, which is going to be when?
April 21st.
Monday, April 21st.
Patriots.
And we're basically collaborating. Our nonprofit is called Looking Back at Medford History, Inc. And we are collaborating with the City of Medford and the Medford Chamber of Commerce to expand a bit upon Patriots Day. My organization is really focusing on the Isaac Hall House with the ICCM. And Paul Revere will be writing up around, I think, about between 11:30 and 12, so you want to be here. And we're going to be having musicians, Captain Isaac Hall, to alert him about the regulars around. So we're going to have that activity. We're going to be serving hot chocolate, compliments of Dunkin's, because there was a woman named Abigail Brooks, and she was more like in West Medford actually, but she was the wife, her husband was a minister over there, and she did serve hot chocolate to the militias as they moved through Medford, making their way to Lexington to hook up with everybody coming all around. By the time they got done, do you know there are 20,000 militias from going to Connecticut, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts?
And that's the reason that Paul Revere actually stopped at the Hall House at midnight. And so he was on his horse, the regulars are out, man, I'm getting tired. I need some sugar, I need some boost, I need some rum. Who's got the rum? Isaac Hall. Knock, knock, knock. Midnight, I know it's midnight. He had a shot that said it took me right to Concord in 3 minutes. So I him right up and got on his horse and off they went to West Medford and I went to so we're going to kind of reenact that with probably some apple juice instead of rum at noontime. And then we're going to actually, a bunch of us are going to read the Paul Revere poem.
We're going to read Longfellow's famous poem.
Yeah.
I do want to mention at 10 o'clock at the Salem Street Burying Ground. Does everyone know what that is here in Medford?
Yes.
Good. Raise your hand if you know where it is. Good. Yeah. Well, you think this goes back to the colonial period, and so they're going to be laying a wreath on the graves of some of the patriots that fought in the Revolution. So you should go to there. You start there at 10, and then you'll see Bob and I will be wandering down there after that with our snare drum. We're going to lead you back to the square so you can await the writer Paul Revere. And then when he gets done with Medford Square, he's going to ride down to West Medford. And guess what restaurant he's going to stop at? Right! Indeed. Salem Street Burying Ground.
Correct.
It'll start about 10 o'clock with Dee Morris leading one of her wonderful tours. Dee, wave your hand. There she is. You all know her. Yeah. And we're going to have, I understand there will be a lot of ghosts appearing from the Revolution, if you come to that one.
So we have a nice fog machine, and all of a sudden, out of this fog comes Governor Brooks and Marquis de Lafayette. It's pretty spooky, and the kids freak out.
And Captain Stark, too. Captain Stark. He looks very much like the president of
and Isaac Hall, but I'll be actually a Marquis de Lafayette.
We turn him into the Marquis for that. Captain Isaac Hall, to alert him about the regulars around. So we're going to have that activity. We're going to be serving hot chocolate, compliments of Dunkin's, because there was a woman named Abigail Brooks, and she was more like in West Medford actually, but she was the wife, her husband was a minister over there, and she did serve hot chocolate to the militias as they moved through Medford, making their way to Lexington to hook up with everybody coming all around. By the time they got done, do you know there are 20,000 militias from going to Connecticut, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts?